What do you reckon?
That's a big hole. Jesus.
So
Can I hold the phone because I'm much comfier?
No.
Right, you ready? Set. Smells like wet dog. Smells like wet dog.
Yeah, beauty.
Right, come look at this. Look at all this is what I've done.
What'd you do?
So, cut the chassis rail off here on both sides.
We filmed an intro earlier. We basically were putting the 4-link in this thing because Henry likes to set fire to money and my spare
His time. So cut the chassis rail here, and it's 17 hub to hub. What I worked out.
Looks like you're riding.
But yeah, so the rails now come back and go straight. They don't come back and go out anymore. So get a wider tyre on it. And
all this in the footage that we got that didn't delete the audio.
yeah, so spoken to engineer. It's all going to be engineered.
Yep, doing a 4-link. It's going to be a short upper bar. Because to put a equal length 4-link in there, you end up with no back seat. So.
Yeah, and I want to retain the back seat. So yeah, cut it all out, all the wheel tubs and everything. So cut all the tray here where the rear bar and stone tray bolts to. So
Cross that bridge about.
yeah.
How we're going to go about putting it back together.
Um,
We're going to fit a 28-10-5 slick on a
14-inch rim
14-inch wide rim.
with all of the dish.
So
Yeah, it's new housing, new centre, axles, all the brackets, shocks, bar work in the back,
all the
new
leaf spring
rims,
stuff's been sold.
gone, picked up. Yeah, so it's pretty much,
Someone's impatient and didn't want to spend the time to figure it out, so
yeah, I'm falling.
we're getting there.
Technology.
What's wrong with box trailer suspension?
I don't like leaf springs.
They're good for big guys.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll now put in me doing all of this and Henry not being here.
The fuck?
What do you reckon?
That's a big hole. Jesus fuck.
Should be alright, eh?
Fuck, that's not what I was expecting it was gonna look like. Holy. Wow.
Alrighty. So from here we're going to have to find centre of the back of the car, which I already had marked on the piece that I then cut out. And we're going to mark where the rails are going to land on this. The rail's going to run into this and we're going to run the bracing from the centre back over to the rail when it's in. So how we find that is a measure, hard one-handed. Measure half of that, which is 941. We've measured the full length of this piece, which is inside of the quarters, and half of that was 697. That's our center. So then half of 941, bit of quick math, was 4 something. So from center, we're going to mark half of the measurement between these rails each side, which was 471, and that there will be the inside of the rail. Right, so we've got that all marked out. I am going to have to run a cut down there and sort of kick that over. As you can see, it just starts to kick a bit earlier than what we want, but I don't want to cut it any further back down because we'll start to run out of height over the axle tube. And so yeah, I'll run a cut down there, fold it, kink it back that way, and it'll all get covered by the fish plate that will go from the original rail onto the RHS that we're putting through there. This stuff is 75 by 50, 3mm. It's dirt cheap. It's good. It's very common in back halving. See a lot of old bracket cars with it and stuff. Right, as you can see, still not quite right, but a lot closer. We went over another 5mm, so get onto this one now and give it the same treatment and start getting some rails in it. Righto, got that looking a lot better. Drilled these spot welds out, cut it away from the tub. It's all loose now, and just push that over because it starts to come up and out down here. I thought I was going to have to run a cut through there and fold over and run the fish plate all the way down, but didn't end up having to, which is good. I like that. And then yeah, just pushed it over, spot welded it back up. I'll probably run a few stitch welds down there once I clean it up. It's a lot straighter than what it was. It's all within a mil now, so should be good. Let's get onto this side. I'll put you on a time lapse and you can watch me swear at spot welds. Okay. Yeah, there's quite a few more in there than I first thought, but it is torchy. So, it's a lot better. It's still not perfect. Trust the old builder's clamp here, pushing it across. It's definitely a lot better. If you don't tell Henry, I won't. Yeah, we're going to cut that part of the tub out anyway and move the tub over to the rail, so it had to be cut. I'm going to run a cut, just a slot down there and push that over so it's in line with the box, the 75/50. That is good. From there, let's find a tape measure somewhere. Yep. About 500 in here. Oh, here we go. Reckon they grow legs and run away. Are we 943? 2 mil wider. There to there. Than we are from there to there, so not a huge deal. Sure it'll be fine for this jalopy, considering. You can see how much we've moved it over just by doing that. So I'll get into tacking this up. I'll probably clean up down there, run some stitch welds down it, and try and find some 3mm plate to start making up some fish plates. And we're just waiting on a bit of, he wants to put chromoly brace in here. I'm not. Mint. So now got to wait for some 3mm plate and chromoly tube to brace that. Parachute mount, we just got to work out if we're going to do, just want to run trailer hitch. We want to go and do drag challenge, etc. All those drag and drive events as well, so trailer hitch will be there somewhere, and work out if we, how we do the trailer hitch and the parachute mount in one. I'm sure that'll be the least of our problems. It's probably pretty straightforward. If we run a level down the edge of the wheel arch, we've got 400mm to the rail, just under. So if I can edit properly, I'm going to blur this out because you're not supposed to see these rims. These are for my wagon. It's super secret squirrel stuff. These are a 15x14. We've got about 20mm. So 10mm from the rail. Gonna put these bars in at a 45, so our centre measurement from the rail was 471, so I went 471 out here. It'll give us a 45-degree angle there to there. This is 32 NB, I think, medium wall. It's pipe, it's not tube, but it will serve its purpose just fine. I've just marked where the seam is. I'll put a scratch down where I want the centre of the tube, so put that up there and line up that mark in the centre there. It doesn't roll away on me, which it will, and then line this one up. Centre there. And then just scribe that angle with a texter. It should fit straight in, and then when I put the other one in, I'll cope it over this one. Right, so I bit the bullet. You're gonna have to cope this one over the other tube. You can use a drop saw to cope. You cut 45 halfway through, flip it over, cut 45 that way, and it should be a perfect coat. A bit of cleaning up, but it works just as well as a notcher. Alrighty, we're all under control here. I'm gonna lay a few passes with the MIG down there, fill a couple of them holes up there and there. Got the braces tapped in. That's the coat. Meet up in the centre, and then I'm gonna start cutting the tub out that we put in not that long ago, and sit an axle. Like, got a trailer axle, we're gonna sit under it so we can move the car. So it should be good fun, said me, because Henry's not here. What a surprise. So the engineering rules state, I'll try and put it on the screen for you, state that your fish plates, the reinforcing, must be similar size to the original structure of the car, which sees the factory rails 2mm. So I'm going to cut up some 2mm to put on there, because I don't have any 3mm. And yes, I'm going to fish plate from about there to there. You can curve the edges so it relieves the stress. If you fish plate it and cut it square, it just moves all this stress to that point and it'll crack there. But if you curve it, it'll be sweet. Little something like that.
Just now it took me to fucking find it. Come to here. Yeah. Fuck, that does look good, doesn't it?
Fat.
Fuck yeah. Fuck, it can sit low.
Yeah. I think that's about all you'll get out of it.
That's all I want.
There's still a bit of room up. Like, there'll be still a bit of room from the housing. Like the axle tube up to the... I think it went flat. Up to the chassis rail. I think the four-link brackets will hit the floor before.
Hard.
It's probably, yeah, it'll have to come out a bit at the top. But
Heavy.
now you just got to go and spend 10 grand on rims.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Bowl of rims.
Can you pump the garden outside? Look. Pump that out. Like bring it out more of an angle. I gotta crack all the paint.
Oh, you'll only crack all the paint. That's alright.
Yeah. It's ready anyway.
Not my car, I don't give a shit.
So you like?
My other thought, I don't want to, because that does involve a respray, is cut it there and stretch it back a bit.
Yeah, put fucking inch and a bit in it.
Yeah. Could use an extra inch.
Always. Always on the back butt. Yeah, let's do that.
No, I didn't suggest that.
That'd solve heaps of issues. How do you blend it in the back there, mate, with that Z?
The what?
Bugles wage lines.
You cut a square, you go there, and just move that whole piece.
Look, how far here?
No. That's how far I reckon.
How far, but?
I did 2 inches, make it worthwhile. That means we take in a tub, like the tub and everything's gotta
Go with it.
yeah.
We can move the tyre back there again. So the centre of the tyres here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Usually, yes, it's a good solution.
It is. Who's going to do it?
I don't know.
Gee, let me guess. I need to keep my mouth shut. Alright, well, I'll probably wrap this up here. And this will have to be like 3 or 4 part video.